Yo, let's all make collective agreement that performative is not good, okay? And now your first impression is probably, well, obviously it's not good. Then why are people still doing it? Because I don't want to hate on anyone, but oh my gosh, if you're seeing Kai Cenat lately, right? He's over there reading his book, reading his book, has the timer going, right? Oh my gosh, eating grapes, bro. Respectfully, I know like I can't compare to anyone, but if I were to read a book, it's not like I'm gonna read this book out loud and record it for 15 minutes. I'm gonna actually absorb it and try to understand it, write certain points down. And I feel like maybe when you read a book out loud and you've never read the part before, like a little bit might not even, like you might not be able to comprehend it and you're just reading words out loud past the timer. Like, it's so dumb. And, I'm not performative. And there might be a certain point where you're trying to find out who you are. So you do follow trends and everything. Yeah, I was part of that. I think everyone has been a part of that, but I think that's part of growing. And if you stay trying to be cool, trying to fit the trend every single time it comes around, every single time there's a new one, like it's gonna get boring. It's gonna get old. It's gonna be not embarrassing, but it's just insincere. It's you're not being who you are meant to be. You're not expressing who you really are. You're not trying to find that anymore. You're just copying other people constantly. And from an outside perspective, like it looks dumb. Like that performative male thing of drinking matcha tea and listening to Clara or reading books. See, I was listening to Clara before that had even started. Okay. Now I'm reading books and I haven't tried matcha. But the point is, you can have these interests and you don't have to stop them because of trends, but you don't want to hop on them and pretend to be something else if they are trends. You know what I mean? Like, be you. Try to find who you are. That's the whole journey of life. If you're constantly just copying someone else on the internet or beside you, friends, people around you really matter because who they are rub off on you. And you get certain traits and words, phrases you say, actions you do, like rubbing your nose, even shit like that. Everyone around you, it all rubs off on you. So make sure you hang out around the good people. Hang out around people that actually matter and care about you and make you matter, make you feel like you matter, bro. And if you had a big group at one point and maybe over time while you're trying to find yourself, it's not like you purposely try to get rid of any, but your group is slowly dwindling down to closer people, like that's okay. And that's normal. And it's really weird because in my school, like, I know everyone. It doesn't mean we're really close friends and hang out all the time, but I'm able to be chill with everyone. And I think that's a good trait to have. You don't have to be close friends with everyone. You don't have to, compliment each other and just try to be this super nice guy to everyone and, overload them with compliments if you aren't even friends with them, right? Like, be chill with everyone. Be open to people. There'll be certain people that come into your life at a certain moment and disappear quick. Or there might be certain people that stay in your life for a while. Everyone who enters and exits your life matters, and make sure you learn from them every single time. There'll always be a lesson involved every single day of life. Today I had to do a lactose test, okay? Dumb. Super dumb. I hate it because I had to get 4 needles in my arms and I had to wait there for 2.5 hours while my stomach started to hurt near the end, like hour. Because I had to take this lactose drink to see if I'm lactose. Well, obviously I'm lactose, even though it's probably from celiac. But it's, oh my gosh, shit like that's annoying. But, you gotta do some shit you don't want to do every single day. And, just learning to be positive throughout it. And it's hard, man. Sometimes, you wake up, some shit happens, like you stub your toe really bad, or you try to take off a hoodie and hit the wall with your elbow really hard. And, it hurts and it's annoying and, you want to like yell. But, learn to not let that ruin your day. And, I'm getting better at that every single day because I want to be positive. I want to have a good day every day, even though I know I can't. But always look in the positives of things, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, I hurt my elbow really bad because I hit it while trying to take off a hoodie. But I'm alive. Like, it'll heal. It might be a little bruise or something, but I'll move on. Like, you're good. And yeah, I think it's about being positive. Make sure you get lessons throughout all your days and weeks and find out who you are. Cause this performative shit I'm seeing, I'm not liking it. You know, have your own interests. That doesn't mean you have to be purposely niche all the time. Cause sometimes mainstream shit is good, you know. But I mean, other times, like, it is okay to shit on some mainstream stuff because some of it is buns. So, you know, you just gotta decipher, have your own opinions, and I think that's the main point. Like, seeing that shit with Kai Cenat with a little timer thing, reading it out loud, like, I hope he's actually retaining some of that information because when I read, I want to retain it. I want to learn. I want to comprehend what I'm reading, or else it's useless. I'm not trying to just put on a show. You know, I do believe his brand and everything is cool, and like he's going into a path he wants to go down. Like, that's great. I just hope he's not trying to play it up too much, and I feel like he might be trying to do that a little bit. So hopefully he stays grounded. I think that's a good point too. I gotta get better at it. Just make sure to be grounded and make sure you protect yourself. Make sure you are safe. Make sure you have your goals and, you know, your own beliefs and everything, and you're grounded. You know, you stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. And I think it's good to wear your heart on your sleeve, and I gotta do that more. You know, show your emotions, not angrily, not negatively. You know, you're not gonna punch anyone, but if someone hurts you and stuff, like, you should speak up. And, you know, I gotta do that more, because a lot of the time, you know, some sort of confrontation or conflict, and I like to just leave, and that's okay. Leaving and thinking about it is fine, but, you know, I can't leave and not talk about what happened, and it you know, it's hard sometimes because, like, either saying you're sorry or saying how you really feel, like, both those go hand in hand, and it's not easy all the time. But it's good, you know, it's the right thing, and I gotta get better at doing that. Side note, like, I haven't worn this hoodie in so long, and I've had it for, like, years, and, like, it's comfortable, and I don't know why I don't wear it more. Actually, I do know why. Because, like, I used to always wear it when I was younger with my girlfriend, and then we broke up, so then I didn't wear it in between, but now we're back together, so I feel like I can wear it again. That's also interesting, like, how clothes and everything have sentimental value and matter, and, you know, when you listen to a song or a certain album and it takes you back to a moment in time, maybe where you're not feeling in a good spot, you know, a breakup or a happy moment. It's interesting. It's really interesting because, you know, I don't like doing that all the time because I don't want to, I don't want to go back to a sad part, but also it's like, ooh, I remember how I felt then, and now I can go back to it with a different perspective and realize that I am good now. You know, I'm grateful for how my life is going and how positive I'm being and everything. Be you. That's the main point I'm trying to say. Find out who you are. It's okay to follow trends for a little bit, but if you constantly follow the fad, constantly follow what's cool, bro, like, what are you doing? You know, people are cool because they're themselves. I could be technically cool to some people because I'm doing what I want to do. I'm expressing myself how I want to and I need to and I feel like. Do you, bro? Pause. But it's you versus you. Like, make sure you have your goals and you have your beliefs. Everyone has their own beliefs. You know, make sure to grow your own perspective on things. Not in a bad way. Be open. Like, oh man, be yourself. Because if you catch me eating some grapes off the vine while reading a book on here, call the police or some shit, because that's not gonna happen.